Hi everyone. In this video, this segment, whatever, I'm all excited. What I'm going to talk about is how things always work together for good. You know that saying, all things work together for good for them who love God. Whatever the situation, He will work it out. That's a song. How does that work and how is that possible? Well, the good news is God, all there is all there is. So it is always having a relationship with itself. So when something's out of whack, or people have fooled you into believing you're not whole or complete, there's another true or higher reality over here that knows differently, that is pulling that back into an honest alignment with itself. And God's hand, for lack of a better analogy, is always so on it, on the pulse of reality all over the cosmos, that it's your natural inclination to move toward alignment, harmony, homeostasis, what we call it. So sometimes those things get so out of whack, it appears to be a miracle, when in fact, it's the natural order of the universe. This mass awakening on planet Earth, where everyone's waking up and you're starting to notice these aha moments, the game of love presenting itself to you, where right before your very eyes, or right to your very ears, that perfect song, that love song, that description of this phenomenal love affair of the male aspect and the female aspect of creation, showing you, telling you the story, the love story, going on every level, that you are a part of and are not separate from. And this whole planetary eye-opening experience that we have all been playing our own specific roles in is now coming to light, literally. Everyone's eyes are opening up and seeing the light, to the degree that it is unquestionable and undeniable how powerful love is. It is so powerful that it is actually inspiring you to take actions on its behalf and speak for it and write love notes for it. Please do that. It's so much fun. Because as we do that and join in that game that's already been playing, more revelations come, more awarenesses come, and because you write them, just as a side note about the love notes, when you're writing them anonymously, you'll be inspired to write what is needed for the person who's actually going to find it. And you'll never have met them. And it takes out that middle piece where you might feel awkward saying to somebody, you are so loved, you know, and sticking a note somewhere on their car in the bathroom or whatever. But as you add your energy to that love message and leave it somewhere, you are actually investing into the continuation of that cycle over and over and over again. And now the driving engine that is natural to the love planet, love itself, the focus is turned toward what we are all about, including the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom and the whole cosmos, which is love, and taking down the blinders to love one another, instead of putting your energy toward things that you're not interested in so much anymore. Albeit they serve you, they just might not be the most exciting thing that you want to participate in anymore. So, for example, you're still perhaps going to go to your job, but now that you're going to your job and showing it up and seeing it as a stage where you are performing every act, enjoying the unfolding of love around you and through you and to you, now you're a co-creator in that environment. Now the whole game has changed. Yeah, there's money, there's trading of hands of things, but you're a different human being. You aren't the robot showing up to try to survive by walking away with a small piece of paper with some numbers on it that goes immediately to someone else, so it passes through you and you didn't really get to enjoy the process. Now you're circulating real value. It's all valuable, but higher value of energy that has a higher vibration with it, that is uplifting other people to where we end up letting go of things which not just belief systems, but things themselves, to where we're no longer taking the raw earth, turning it into something else, and then throwing it away. She was pretty good before we played our hand. We've made amazing things. I'm not saying we're going to stop creating, but we can create even more dynamic serving items and technology with the help of our higher mind, because we're ready for that leap. So you are no longer walking into situations as if you are showing up to survive, now that there's this mass awareness that every song you hear is an extended 3 to 5 minute story, section of this eternal love story that you are participating in, that you are a child of and a co-creator with. And now you've got your own soundtrack. Now it all starts to make sense. Now you can hear the song of the universe, and now your body is alive again. Your body isn't some automaton, put it here, put it here. There's already order in the universe. Look at a flower. Those cells, petals, everything lines up perfectly. So it's the natural order that all things do work together for good for them that love God. Well, you don't have much of a choice but to either love or resist it. And the more people resist it, the worse we feel. So now that we can all see more clearly what a family of light we are, let your love light shine before men, we also can feel more calm and start to let the flow, the natural flow of who you are, relax and dance. I'm going to do some dance things for you guys later. And see how this cosmos, though you may not see all the moving pieces, they are moving in perfect harmony and precision with themselves. And so at a moment where you're at this moment and you think you're stuck, like the gears are locked up and you're broke and you're switching jobs and your car broke down, just be like, wow, okay, I'm at a stuck moment. It will get moving. I can move the energy. I can move it through me. Do I want to move anger through me and have it loop back? Or am I going to move laughter and love? Turn on a U2 song and be like, whoa, these guys have been singing about this their whole career. Holy cow. But that's faith. That's faith. You go with it and you trust it and you tell yourself it's serving you because it is. How do you know it's serving you? Because you say so. Because you trust that over here is this invisible, and not just over here, but right here is this invisible love force that now you know you're not alone in. Now you know you're not nuts. Now you know you're not crazy. Well, you are crazy. Thank you for being crazy. But you're not off. You're not off track. You're right on target, and it's moving. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. And when someone says, you know, how's it going? You can honestly, sometimes you might want to say, I don't know, but it's going. I know it's going. It's moving, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm seeing the clues. And then your world, your life, gets more dynamic, more slippery, more flow, more ease, and less stuff, less heavy stuff. And to use the word stuff is tricky for me because all the stuff came from the earth. So it too has an energy and a consciousness and is part of your game. So don't go throwing away everything like, oh, I hate you, you piece of crap. Bless it, thank it for serving you, and pass it on to someone else. Take it to the thrift store. Take the time to appreciate what did come in to serve you for this period of your life. And as you move it out, bless it because it's going to go serve someone else because it all came from the same Mother Earth. It's all charged with the same light from the cosmos and the sun. It's all served your survival, I don't want to say survival, it's all served your well-being energy. And so as you put that energy of appreciation out, as you let it go, that comes back in. So you just stay on that, on this, on the love flow, like a little kid, you know? It's exciting, it's fun, but it also gets more simplified. And when you simplify, you have more time. And more time means more joy because you have more ease and less worry and less freak out and more money in your bank. because you're not trying to fill the void. Nothing's missing anymore. You're in on it. You got it. We've hooked up. We're spinning that unending infinite dream into new and new heights together, and more energies that aren't seen, that are, you know, out in the cosmos around you and all over the universe. More and more of those intelligences, because remember, there's only one moment in time. So all of those masters can focus and guide you more to whatever it is you're looking for, but not just out here, in here. In your inner sanctuary, in your inner self-awareness of, I am special. And not special, thank you Neil Donald Walsh. Special does not mean better. It means I am a part. I am a part. Not a part, but a part of a huge grand family of light that has been fooled into believing something has gone wrong on planet Earth. And things are changing. Things change. That's the natural order too. But don't buy into something's gone so wrong, it isn't righting itself at the same time. Because that's why, that's where faith and trust come in, and you sometimes take a nap. Because if you're stuck here and you're trying to get angry about it or whatever, then you just have to trust. You just have to trust. You just have to trust. You trusted it up to this point, and you're here. So clearly you can trust the next move will appear, and as it does, you'll be surprised and delighted. And you don't have to work so hard to allow the natural movement of the cosmos, of the energy of love, which always is loving itself, that's grace, to take care of you. Because that's what it loves to do. Loving love is grace. So that is that piece, of which I forgot what I started it with because it was so much fun. All things work together for good for them who love God. And remember, since everything is God, it's natural that God would love God. And if you don't like the word God, all there is love. So love loves love. And that just makes perfect logical sense. So you can chill out a little bit and just... There's so much to explore that's already been manifested. There's an entire catalog of music that you could investigate for years to come. There's all the insights that we can talk about in another video just of language alone. Just the English language alone and the incredible mastery of it. The new physics that are now going to come out of all of this. The healthcare, education, helping the poor, dynamically serving each other, allowing the natural resources of the earth to support us in her own natural way, as it was meant to be, and the people on the planet being co-creators with that, supporting that flow, not hoarding that flow, that blocks it, but supporting that flow, allowing that flow, walking more, chilling more, appreciating the natural flow, and getting off her back. And you could acquire tons of money and shitloads of properties and cars and things. So what? So what? You got a lot of stuff. Yay! Are you happy? Maybe you are. Okay. You can't drive them all. You can't even turn over the oil in all of them. You can't even visit all the rooms probably in like one day and actually enjoy the room. So it's almost like, wow, I don't know. I'm not going to judge it, but okay. I mean, and I'm not saying that that's bad at all. But what I am saying is whether you're in a trailer, a shack, on the side of the road, it doesn't matter. You're on Earth. You are moving through the game of love. You are moving through love. And trust her to guide you, to show you, to call you toward where you want to be, because you're connected, you're one with her, and she wants you to be happy because you matter to her. You're a part of creation, so you're important. Every single one of us is. So, me and my hands all the time, right? Molding energy. So that's it for that. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm so tempted to do that YouTube thing. Feel free to subscribe and like this. Do that if you feel like it. No worries. And we'll be back at another time. And I wear my Beatles shirt because all you need is love. And she'll get your back. Alright, God bless. We need a new tagline. Alright, love you. Thank you for leaving love notes so much. See you next time.